you think about the Henderson Shields fight, you know, I think you saw the complete fight in the sense that Dan came out, tried to strike with Jake, first round had success, and that was Dan's game plan. And Jake executed the game plan better throughout the fight. And his game plan was to take Dan down, control him, you know, and try to submit him, which he made many attempts. But, you know, I think his game plan was executed and Dan's wasn't, and Jake is still our current champion.
Jake, can you take us through the first round there? And you were in a little bit of trouble. How hurt were you? And how'd you recover?
You know, he hit me really hard. I was disoriented, so I can't really tell you too much about the first round. It's the hardest I've ever been hit in my life. I was the first half of that round, I'm not really sure. I remember I was on the ground. I was like trying to go over some footlock, a little disoriented. I got to my feet, and then my head kind of came together. Wasn't 100% together, but I pulled it together a little bit. You know, got through the round and started feeling better at the end of the round. Went to my corner, regrouped, and went out there and did my thing. But it's hard as I've ever been hit. Henderson's got a mean right hand, like everyone said. I guess I didn't keep my hand up.
Do you feel like you were a bit disrespected going into the fight? I know a lot of people, despite you being the champ, felt that he may be the favorite. Did that factor in at all?
He's such a veteran, I can't disrespect. He's done so much, to help both belts and pride. So kind of like I think the odds should have been a lot closer. I think I've been on a huge winning streak, but Henderson's got a ton of respect, so I can't blame people for picking him either.
Jake, can you talk about the win streak, what it does for your confidence?
It was good for confidence. You get used to winning. I don't like losing. It's just a habit, I think sometimes people get used to. You get a habit of it. The way I look at it is I have to win. Some guys, they don't have the mentality. They kind of get beat up the first round. Some guys will fold it right there and just give it up. But in my mind, I have no choice but to win, and I just keep that mindset. I think the more you win, the more you get that mindset. If you're not gonna lose, you'll find a way to win.
Were you surprised at how many times you were able to mount?
Not really. No.
Anything about his game surprised you?
No, it's pretty much what I expected. A nasty right hand, really strong in the clinch, tough to take down, strong, crafty veteran. Yes, he did a good job of actually not giving a lot of submissions and would mount. He kept his arms down pretty good. I thought he was going to push a little more and thought he was going to give me his back, maybe give the arms, and he did a good job of staying composed, But I guess a guy fighting 12, 13 years like that knows not to give those mistakes. Obviously, he'd been working on not giving his back against me. I thought he was going to turn and put a choke him, but
He made some
did he work that? Yeah, I could tell.
What was going through your mind when things were kind of going his way first round? Did you think you could come back like that?
I don't really remember much the first round. I was just, I got hit pretty hard, and I was just fighting on instinct. I was just thinking, I can't lose this fight like this. It was always going in my mind is that there's no way I can't get knocked out in the first round. That'd be an utter embarrassment and prove all the critics right. And that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to prove them wrong.
Was there one particular moment where you kind of felt like the momentum shifted your way, and you kind of felt like you had maybe the timing for what you wanted to do to take down?
I think once I got that first takedown in the second round, I felt him. I think he realized that how good my ground game was on top, and that to get a little surprised they would take him down. Making some comments like he beat me in a wrestling match 7 days out of a week, and then I took him down, and he realized, I can wrestle. Maybe I was a little better wrestler than he gave me credit for.
Jake, there's been a lot of talk, obviously, about your contract. I guess now that you've got this big win in your pocket, what is your mindset now? Kind of what?
I just want to enjoy my win for a minute. I want to leave the country, go down to the beaches for a couple weeks, and get back. Let my manager handle that. Not something I want to think about at this point.
Scott, you brought in, obviously, a big opponent for this fight. Do you feel confident you can keep those big fights coming for him if he does stay with you guys?
I mean, I think that our 185-pound weight class is pretty deep. We have some good opponents, and I think there's a lot of guys in this weight class to fight Jake, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, just that weight. It's like Cumberland's fighting again. Scott Smith, Jacare, Mayhem obviously wants to fight me again.
What happened with him?
He just kind of came in my face and got, my emotions went high right after the face. He got up. He just caught my face. I felt disrespected, so I pushed him. I probably shouldn't have, but I just don't feel like he should have came in my face like that right after a fight. And then a little rumble broke out, I guess, between my team and him. So I was getting held back. So at that point, I just calmed down and stayed out of it. So.